Hi, I'm the Scrub and you're here for one reason. One of the four lords, specifically the White Tiger, is being consumed by his primal rage. Don't know why he doesn't just let out his frustrations in the Reddit rage thread like I do every week, but okay, each to their own. Instead of trying a nice cup of relaxing chamomile tea and doing some yoga poses, he wants to have a good old-fashioned hard-nosed battle. Well, at least he's speaking my love language. Let's punch each other in the face until we feel things. Time to learn about the Jade Stoa. Simplified. Storm Pulse is a room-wide AoE. Heavenly Strike is a small point-blank AoE tank buster, so don't stand with a tank. Byakko will turn to a random player and begin to follow them in place while casting State of Shock. Byakko will fire a pulse at this player which will stun them for a few seconds, allowing Byakko to snatch them up. A stack marker will be created close to a wall of the arena and Byakko will cast Higher Stakes. Players will need to stack up underneath this stack marker, as when the cast ends, the grab player will be slammed down where the stack marker is. If there aren't enough players stacked, it can cause significant damage or even kill players. Sweep the Leg is a very large 270-degree AoE with the only safe spot being behind Byakko, so move behind him to avoid this attack. If you get hit by it, it is a knockback with a hard hit. Byakko will then teleport to the middle of the arena and cast Unrelenting Anguish. This will start spawning two sets of red orbs that will travel outwards from Byakko's position. If you get hit by these, it is a nasty hit with a Von stack. They are slow moving and can easily be dodged, so just avoid them as best you can. During this phase, not only will Byakko cast room-wide AoEs, he will also cast Fire and Lightning, which is a purple-coloured straight line AoE directed towards a few players, one after the other. Byakko will then teleport to a cardinal point in the arena and cast another Fire and Lightning across the arena. Just move out of the AoEs to avoid them. Byakko will become untargetable and then spawn in the ad Hakute. Watch out for the ad's tank buster called Steel Claw, as it is a pretty nasty cleave. So again, don't stand with the tank. After it spawns, several AoEs will appear beneath random players. These will linger on the ground as dark circles. If you step into these dark circles, you'll be inflicted with an assumerable bleeding dot tick. After a few moments, the ad will jump away and put a flare marker on the tank. This acts like a personal proximity marker, so this tank will need to move away from the rest of the party, as the further away you are from the marker, the less damage it will hit you for. When the tiger returns, it will cast a straight line AoE of Fire and Lightning. After this, it will move into the middle of the arena and start slow casting the Roar of Thunder. When this cast ends, however much health the ad has left is how much the move will hit you for. So if it has too much health left over, it can instantly kill you. You won't be able to kill the ad, but you will get it down to 0.1%, which will almost entirely negate the damage of the move. When this cast goes off, the party will be inflicted with down for the count and the intermission phase will begin. Players will be thrown in the air with a large tornado and begin falling within the confines of a glowing circle. Make sure that you don't touch or get pushed into the walls, as the wall will instantly kill you, and if you die, you'll be unable to be resurrected until this phase is over. I would recommend pointing the camera down, as Byakko will begin to launch red orbs up towards the circle that you're falling in. If you get hit by a red orb, you'll be inflicted with a Von stack. At times, Byakko will create a large donut with a small safe zone in the middle of the arena. There'll also be a narrow straight line AoE through the middle of the arena. Both of these moves will give a small knockback if you get hit by it and can potentially push you into the wall. After approximately 50 seconds of falling, Byakko will say no more games and change the arena so the party plummets to the ground, where you'll be stunned for a few seconds before Byakko performs his ultimate. Byakko will begin to repeat mechanics from his first phase with a few extra ones thrown in. 4 circles with pulsating arrows will be created in the middle of the arena. These will be several AoEs that will begin from the middle of the arena and progress outwards towards the wall in a straight line. While these first ones begin to go off, a second set will be created and fire outwards in the same fashion. To avoid them, you'll have to move between them as they go off, or stay right on the outside against the wall and dodge into where they go as they pass. If you get hit by any of these, you'll get an 8-second Assumerable Paralysis debuff. This is followed by 4 players getting a point-blank AoE on themselves, so if you get this, just spread out and don't overlap them. Byakko will create a giant donut AoE called Distant Clap. This AoE is about the size of the arena, so if you're far away and the boss isn't centered completely, you can move very far away from the boss and you'll still be able to be safe. The next time Byakko teleports into the middle of the arena and casts Unrelenting Anguish, it will have 3 sets of balls slowly move out from the middle of the arena instead of 2. Mechanics from here will overlap and repeat until Byakko has been defeated. Congratulations, you have defeated Byakko. My name is the Scrub. Thank you for watching.